Welcome back to another episode of your Digital Hustle News. Ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrency exchange tokens have seen major gains. But has this changed their original use case to become a good investment for hodlers? I would tend to think so. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to read to you an article that kind of explains how Binance Coin has blown up in the recent months. CRO's coin has blown up in recent months, and kind of give you a glimpse of what's to come, I feel, when it comes to these exchange tokens, because you got to think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream bull run is around the corner. It may be even closer than that, okay, with the news that we got this morning of Visa using USDC, Ethereum essentially, for payments. But let's get into this article, guys, and let's learn about exchange tokens. Native exchange tokens have exploded in value in recent months, alongside the wider cryptocurrency markets changing the narrative for what these tokens were originally meant for. Bitcoin and Ether and other cryptocurrencies have seen exponential growth over the past 6 months. In part, this is due to major institutional investors finally entering the markets in a meaningful way. Grayscale Investments, MicroStrategy, and Tesla have been some of the biggest names to make major acquisitions of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, leading to new all-time highs in values. This has had a knock-on effect for the various tokens that Ether power cryptocurrency exchanges like Ethereum's gas charges for processing transactions act as the fuel for the underlying blockchain. Let me reiterate that line for you guys, because that came out choppy. Essentially what they're saying is that the rise of Bitcoin and Ether, thanks to institutional investment, has had a trickle-down effect on the coins that Ethereum and Bitcoin subsequently power. So, exchanges that use their own token to power their ecosystems have also seen their native cryptocurrencies boom in value. Two prime examples of this are Binance's native Binance Coin token and decentralized finance platform Uniswap's Uni token and OKEX exchange token OKB. BNB saw a rise in value from $38 per token on January 1st to an all-time high of $335 on February 9th, just 38 days later. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of the type of money that can be made in cryptocurrency in just a very short time. And like I keep saying, the mainstream bull run isn't even here yet. Okay? All of these partnerships that we are aware of, it's just us that is aware of them. When the public gets wind of this, then you know that you are about to become insanely rich. When you see a Bitcoin logo at Walmart, we have arrived. Before delving further into the price appreciation of these cryptocurrencies, though, let's revisit the basics of exchange tokens. Now, cryptocurrency exchange tokens fulfill a variety of important roles for the platforms they operate on. Now, this is a key section, guys, because this explains how holding these exchange tokens. And before we leave, I'm going to show you a list of all the exchange tokens. So that way you guys can, pick and choose. Or if you 9 times out of 10, if you're using an exchange, KuCoin, Binance, etc., they're going to offer it to you anyway. But for one, they can increase both liquidity and trading activity. Liquidity on an exchange refers to the ability of a token to be converted to another cryptocurrency or fiat currency. Native exchange tokens can be used as an incentive to increase liquidity on the exchange by allocating rewards for trading volumes or for users that stake tokens. Exchange tokens are also used to provide fee discounts for traders and users. Typically, this involves users receiving discounts when paying fees using the cryptocurrency, whether on a centralized or decentralized exchange. Excuse me. Some cryptocurrencies act as the fuel that powers the exchange by allowing users to participate in governance mechanisms like voting or by offering exclusive benefits to hodlers. Take BNB, for example. It is the means for transaction on Binance chain while also being used to pay transaction fees on the exchange. So, simply put, guys, exchange tokens would be considered a good investment for the simple fact that they keep liquidity moving. Okay. They are the lifeblood of these exchanges. And the more people that come onto the exchanges, these tokens will increase in value because more people are using them. So, though they serve a variety of purposes on their respective platforms, the rapid rise in value across the ecosystem begs the question of whether exchange tokens are now becoming a viable investment for users. The nature of a given token and the role it plays within its exchange ecosystem also has an influence on its value and potential appreciation over time. Todd Crossland, founder and CEO of cryptocurrency exchange CoinZoom, told Cointelegraph there has been a graduation of sorts from using exchange tokens solely for trading fees, discounts, and other benefits to the tangible value. Added benefits also have increased the value of these transactions, these various tokens through rewards, discounts, and other incentives, as Crossland explained in his correspondence with Cointelegraph. Now, on the subject of features, guys, I'm going to have a video coming up about this platform, but Clever. I got deep into Clever, guys, and I'm telling you, that's probably one of the easiest exchanges that I've ever signed up for. No KYC. You just simply write down your seed phrase, set a password, and get started. Now, the reason why that is so important is because once everyone else, once the public starts getting on board with this, guys, the easiest interfaces will win. Okay? The easiest interfaces will win. Now, be sure you guys stick around to the end of the video because I'm actually going to put an interview with Crypto.com CEO, and he's going to be explaining to Cointelegraph about how we are only at 1% of the global population when it comes to crypto adoption. There's only 100 million people invested in the crypto. Okay. That number is surely to double over this coming sports season. Okay. But in closing, as cryptocurrency markets continue to hold the gains that have been realized in recent months, exchange tokens are allowing users to hold value on these platforms. Evidenced by their market capitalization, BNB's market cap sits at just under 40 billion, which leaves it almost on par with the total capitalization of Tether itself. So, simply put, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on an exchange, Binance, US, KuCoin, and I'm pretty sure Coinbase is gonna have one. And look, let this video convince you that exchange tokens are going to be valuable. They'll be the gateway for mainstream adoption, ladies and gentlemen. When all of these people, when the masses come into crypto, okay, they're going to go through exchange tokens. So just wanted to highlight this article for that reason, because when I read the headline, it all started to click. Of course, the exchange tokens are going to be the most valuable during the mainstream. Well, one of the most valuable tokens during the mainstream bull run outside of our main tokens, your Bitcoins, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRPs, and Stellar Lumen, so forth and so on. Those, the ones that they push on to the populace, of course, they'll rise. But the real money that's going to be coming in is going to be coming from those who are holding their exchange tokens and building them up in anticipation of the mainstream run. So, but that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and, subscribe. Get down at me in the comments. We still talking money. We still talking cryptos, digital hustle, whatever pops up. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can at DigiHustle2021. Also, you can check out some of my alternative content on Library. The link is down in the description. Also, if you want to help support independent blockchain video game developers, make sure you check out Pipeflare. They're actually getting ready to do a token not a token offering. Simply put, guys, they're getting ready to go public, which means that the Flare tokens that you can accumulate now for free will be worth something in the next few months. So make sure you guys capitalize on that opportunity. Links down in the description. But with all that being said, guys, you know what I'm going to tell you. Have a good day. Have a great day. A prosperous day. But most importantly, make that money. See you guys in the next video.
Of Crypto.com is accelerating the adoption of cryptocurrency. According to a recent study published by Crypto.com, the total amount of crypto users in January 2021 globally reached 106 million from 66 million last year. What are the main factors that, according to you, led to such a growth? How do you expect this growth to continue in the following months, and how do you plan to contribute to it?
Sure. Obviously, there are two trends that are converging here. One is with increased institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies. So you've got very large players coming out there in support of Bitcoin and crypto, like our yesterday announcement of global partnership with Visa. But there's plenty of other institutions that got into the space. PayPal allows people to buy and sell crypto. Facebook has been working for a long time on their crypto initiative. There is just a whole slew of financial institutions that now are putting a certain portion of their assets into Bitcoin. So that drives quite a lot of action. And on the other hand, you've got tremendous innovation in crypto space with things like DeFi and recently NFTs, which get people excited. And it's obviously it's a cyclical market. So we're now in a very strong bull run. So this also generates a lot of media attention, and that drives people in. But it's a convergence of a few trends. And I would say that the 2017 bull run was much more fluffy, if you will. There were no institutions at the time because the infrastructure didn't exist. The projects that were launching at that time, well, they didn't have real products or real tech. But this time around is different. You've got tens of billions of dollars locked in DeFi. You've got some of the world's biggest names launching their NFTs. So this is a much more solid run this time around. And the increasing participation of institutional money, increases the size of the market and also, gives it more strength. So I think this time around is going to be more lasting.